What's up, y'all? This your girl Alice Sage with Rise With Me. And it's early. I decided I'd get up and get y'all a reading out. Well, anyway, there's a masculine energy. Someone that's pretty straightforward, that is dealing with a fake check. Somebody that they had a lot of love for. Somebody who they thought was their divine counterpart. And finally has come to the realization that this is not their divine counterpart. It was somebody who they gave a lot to. And now they're no longer giving to that situation. And I'm hearing that they gave way more than they received. Yeah, it was a money grubber. A money grubber that never had any intentions on giving to this King of Swords. So this King of Swords finally made a choice and cut that individual off. Now this King of Swords is waiting on their divine counterpart. The real deal. Now, yes, they have options. They have options. But you know what? They're not taking any leaps when it comes to any options, because they're saying that they're not going to get tied up in any third parties. They're saying that they have submitted to the divine, because they know in order for them to manifest wish fulfillment, it has to come from the divine. So this individual is waiting, this King of Swords, and I'm hearing that this King of Swords is an emperor, is waiting on the divine. This individual has already had a taste of the third parties. This individual has already had a taste of a false interest. They not desiring to even step back like that. They're not going to give to conflict anymore. See? They're not going to give to conflict anymore. They've already been there. They're saying that they're not going back there. But that false empress is still back lurking. Still trying to hold on to this King of Swords. They still trying to bring a wand sex in to this King of Swords. Why? Because they know that this King of Swords done went within. Well, alright, I got a little head of myself. They know that this King of Swords is truly an emperor. They know that this King of Swords is bound to be wealthy. They're bound to have abundance in their life. And see, they feeling like they're going to be able to be one of them rats that can get close to that King of Swords. But see, that King of Swords done went within. That King of Swords done seen all the snakes. They know who the snakes are. They know that they're running out of time. They're false emperors. They know that they're running out of time. But what they failing to realize is this King of Swords is not the same individual that they once were. They cut bullshit out. They know the snakes in their life. And like I told y'all the other day, snakes are attracted to rats. Did you catch that? That false empress knows that this King of Swords is not only bound to have abundance, but they know that this King of Swords is also happy, that the divine has given them happiness. Now, that false empress desires to come riding in, still offering a wand, hoping that that King of Swords won't bring a tower in. But they don't know. They don't know. But I'm going to tell you like this. That King of Swords is using their intuition and waiting on their ships to come in. Now that's what the King of Swords is doing. The King of Swords is highly intuitive. I'm hearing divinely led, and look at this, can't make it up. Everything that I'm saying is true. Damn, y'all little spine ass motherfucker. See, people be sending familiar spirits and all that over here. I laugh. Well, anyway. They don't call judgment. If it ain't true love, then it's gotta be a burden. If it ain't true love, this King of Swords is walking away from it. They're not gonna celebrate if it ain't a real love. If it ain't their divine counterpart coming in, and yes, this is a page offer. But seahorses mate for life. But see, this King of Swords knows that the world is here. That there was an ending and the divine did give them a brand new beginning. This love from the past is fading fast. Because all they had to give them was a wand, was sex. And sooner or later, I'm hearing they started withholding the sex as a control mechanism. And there was a tower that came in. And this King of Swords became single, standing in his power, working on himself, loving on himself, went through the dark night of the soul, now knows how to defend themselves, now loves themselves, and damn sure ain't conflicted within themselves. They ain't sending out no communication. They're no longer heartbroken. They're no longer standing in that betrayal. Because I'm hearing that false empress took this King of Swords through hell and back again. They juggled them, used witchcraft on them, and then tried to act like they was from the divine. Now ain't that some shit? But the scales are being balanced. And that fake shape is sitting back watching. But see, the divine has them hung up. See, they desiring to sneak in and do that one-upmanship, confirmation. They're desiring to sneak back in and do that bullshit when it comes to that King of Swords again. But see, that King of Swords done had a brand new start. That King of Swords is working with the divine. They're divinely guided and led. See, that fake shape is stuck. Your ancestors, your waysayers, your guides will not allow this individual, that fake empress, to come towards you. That King of Swords moved ahead. That King of Swords planted seeds somewhere else where they could truly reap a harvest. They don't have to sit here and make a choice anymore, because their choice was made for them by the divine. All right, divine, I got you. They're no longer accepting little petty ass office. Confirmation. I didn't say it. I'm just the messenger now. And they're no longer resting. They don't have to. That fake empress, that wheel did not turn in her favor. She is no longer allowed to come in this King of Swords energies. She is no longer allowed to come in and be sneaky. I heard creepy. She must have creeped a lot. I told y'all. Because within his own right, this King of Swords is a true divine emperor that is examining a cup that the divine is now handing him. When that fake shape ran off with a third party and left that King of Swords alone, left that King of Swords out in the cold for someone from their past, they ran offering that cup not to someone who they loved, but to someone who they felt like was stable, who could take care of them. Yeah, they built their home with them. Now I'm just telling y'all what the divine has told me to tell y'all. But this King of Swords is patiently waiting, using temperance, being patient. Being patient. God telling me to get another deck of cards. Alright. But I'm hearing that that fake empress did some of everything to this King of Swords. See, they didn't have a happy home, but they did break their heart. But this King of Swords, who is the emperor, yeah? So that lets you know that this can either be from the male perspective or the female perspective. But y'all have learned to balance your yin and your yang, your feminine and your masculine energy. You have learned to do this. But I'm going to tell you like this. That fake shake is trying to bring some communication in. They're trying to come in and disrupt this King of Swords life again. That's what they're hoping to do. But don't they see Pegasus up there? I'm just saying. See, they hoping to come in with passion, come riding in, strutting in, but what they failing to realize is that this individual can stand and fight against you now. This individual, the spell that this fake empress cast upon this emperor has been broken. They don't juggle their feelings anymore. They led by the divine. They are balanced. You ain't got them all up in the air anymore. And they will bring in a tower to defend their home. They ain't trying to offer you no love. They ain't trying to offer you no stability. This is the emperor again. They the emperor. They done turned their back on the bullshit. They done had a new beginning. They ended the shit with you and had a new beginning. Now they are waiting to offer their true divine counterpart are offer. But you still, this fake shake still trying to bring in an offer, and they still hiding something. They ain't got shit solid to offer. But I'm going to tell you like this. Oh, okay, divine. All right. When that fake empress thought that they were betraying this emperor, they weren't being betrayed. All they got was the arm. This individual had a victory. They are no longer stuck up in their head. They will have that happy home because they became enlightened. They are no longer that zombie walking around like that fake empress had them. They went within and retrieved the golden egg, even though the snakes and everyone else was around them trying to keep them from doing it. They made their choice. Their waters are calm. They turned their back on bullshit. They turned their back on heartache and pain. They turned their back on the devil. They are no longer caught up in that four of swords. Isis herself has given them both the gold key and the silver key. See, they earned this. They didn't come in trying to take this. But that fake empress's mask finally came off. The tower is here. And the divine done struck that tower. And that emperor walked the fuck away. Y'all see all these with the backs turned? Because the divine was the one who gave them a brand new offer. See, this individual, this fake empress, desired to come back in and bring this emperor heartache and pain. Desired to make this emperor submit to them. Where that work? By holding back love. But see, this emperor ain't interested no more. They're not holding on. They're not in that maze that they once were in their head. See, they waiting on their true empress. And I'm hearing that the divine has already revealed to them who it is. See, they divine counterpart gonna be wish fulfillment for them. They are going to know how to temper themselves. See, all they gotta do is wait. I'm hearing everything that this emperor, this king of swords, would go out here and mention to the fake. Alright, y'all know it only goes 20 minutes. But anyway, I'm hearing everything that this King of Swords would go out here and say to the fake empress about what he was going to do. And it's an alarm going off out here. So y'all might need to really pay attention to this. Hold your secrets, what you're going to do, close to your heart. Because everything that this King of Swords told the fake empress that they were going to do, the fake empress would run out there and try to do it before they did. They would have this King of Swords just running, doing everything for them. And then they would take their ideas, the fake empress would take the King of Swords ideas and run off and do them themselves with someone else. But see, the thing of it is, it was not divinely led or guided. And that individual has brought death upon themselves because they were not ordained to do what that King of Swords was. See, a lot of times y'all go out there and y'all try to run off and, look at this, juggle what somebody else has been called to do. Trying to walk in their footsteps, trying to walk in their path when you were not ordained to do so. She called herself, had locked that King of Swords up in that tower. Did she not know that that King of Swords was a magician, a true magician, that always had a way of escape? I'm hearing that this individual tried to shapeshift and take on the essence of the King of Swords, the essence of the Emperor, and tried to project how they were on this individual. And I'm hearing that they fooled a lot of people. Now those ghosts from the past are coming in. Those scales. Okay, all right, Divine, I know I got ahead of myself. Those ghosts from the past. You know, all that work that you was doing. You was being haunted by those ghosts from the past. I'm talking about the one who tried to shapeshift and take on this Emperor's energy. Now those scales are being balanced. What's true is coming out. That King of Swords didn't have no happy home with you. All that King of Swords had was heartache, pain with you. Misusing that King of Swords. Now your rituals are not working. Now the spell is being broken. But you still out there trying to use witchcraft. You still out there trying to use alchemy that does not belong to you. You still out there trying to get this Empress tools. This Empress, I'm hearing essence. But don't you realize that that Emperor done moved forward? And you knew that you were supposed to move forward with the Emperor, but you decided not to. Not in the right way. That's what made you a karmic in this Emperor's life. Now you will be used as a catalyst for this Emperor to be able to stand. And here it is again. This Emperor is going to be free. this emperor is going to be happy. Like I said, y'all know that card that came out earlier, the 8 of Wands, where you decided to send in some information. You know, you sneaky ass mofo who tried to bury this emperor, who tried to bury this king of swords, who tried to steal their gift, who tried to steal their essence, and still trying to do the stupid ass shit. When y'all gonna learn? You can't do that shit. That emperor is now a king that turns his back on bullshit. That king, that emperor, made it to that village and laid all those burdens down and regained their own passion. And they will bring in a storm. Look at this, you can't make it up. Everything that I am saying is true. This emperor earned their crown. This emperor earned their crown. And I'm hearing that fake empress knows this emperor's true divine counterpart. And this emperor is manifesting. Do you hear me? Manifesting what is rightfully theirs. When y'all learn that y'all can't go out here and call yourself gonna steal somebody else's shit, what the divine has given someone else. See, that emperor ain't no longer stuck like Chuck. Them snakes and stuff will not be able to get to this emperor. The divine came in and untied this individual. But when y'all realize that you can't take what is someone else's, you may be able to slow it down, but you can't take it. And it say that you could. Your DNA was not designed for that. So you can't wield it. I'm hearing that fake empress went out and recruited a lot of people to come towards this king of swords in a bad way. I'm hearing that fake empress tried their best. We already saw that 8 of Wands, that a storm was brewing in. I'm hearing that fake empress recruited a lot of people and lied a lot on this king of swords. When y'all gonna realize that your lies ain't gonna work neither? This king of swords did nothing but give when it came to that fake empress. Y'all, I don't like this energy. It's hitting home a little too much. It's almost like it could halfway be a personal story. And I am a king of swords. That's why I ain't been coming on here that much. Because every time I have sat down, my story has come out. Maybe it's time for me to let y'all know what my story is. What is true, T-R-U-E. Well, y'all, this man Alice Sage would rise with me. And I'll be hollering at y'all later.